Now, let us see where we left off. Still need to find a dragon. Talk to Chieftain Horn. He will give you further information about the war effort. And okay, so we need to talk to... I should probably remember to put those things on there. Ah! Sweet. Oh, I see yellow. That means money. That's a long fall. And there is fall damage. Oh God, why are you so hilly? Area. I just want my money. That's all I want. Oh my God. Get. Aww. No, we can get the money some other day. It'll be fine. Probably shouldn't have jumped out here now I'm thinking about it. Now, I did put my thing on there. So why isn't it... So why isn't it working like those guys I need to talk to? Because I still need to talk to them, I'm pretty sure. Oh, they're just the yellow markers. And
hungry, Scar. The shopkeeper Brian sells some hearty meals. His shop is situated near the Northern Beer Hall.
Alright, we'll go to the beer hall after I get your gold. You don't seem to care about it. Is that a woman? Yes, it is. I'm just a big, hairy, muscle-bound doofuses around here. Like all of them. Well, muscle-bound saying a lot. They're kind of the pudgy muscle-bound. They're like, Samoa Joe dudes. I'm trying to make a wrestling comment, and I can't remember wrestlers' names. Because I don't watch WWE. I've been getting more into the wrestling attitude from like AEW and all that stuff coming around. Maybe actually start watching like stuff like What Culture and like their news stuff, and it's like, this shit's kind of lame, but I kind of want to know when AEW stuff's happening. And then it's just like, oh yeah, October 2nd, that shit's starting. It's like, oh yeah. Kenny Omega's one of the wrestlers for AEW is a bigger nerd than most of anybody who's watching this video probably is. Dude comes out to like their big pay-per-view dressed as Akuma, and the other dudes come out as Ken and Ryu. Like, it's probably because he's super into fighting games, so he might not be that big of a nerd. But just, what is it? I've been watching like Up, Up, Down, Down, which Xavier Woods is awesome, so heavily recommend watching that channel too. Maybe not all the time. It's good if you watch like, good to watch the ones that have something interesting that you might like, or maybe someone you care about showing up. I remember Total Biscuit before he died went on there, and I watched that episode. It was really short, and nothing happened, and there was no reason to be there. Nothing happened, but it was cool to see Total Biscuit sitting there across from Xavier Woods while like the whole New Day is. Go to the right! Thank you.
The poor souls that Hell's forces have bound and left to rot. It's up to you, Scarin.
Why is it all up on me? Just because I'm a fucking immortal doesn't mean it should all be on me. I mean, if I had dark hair, maybe I could be the last samurai you're looking for. That's a reference to Tom Cruise, and I'm making a joke about Edge of Tomorrow? God, why don't I remember the name of that movie? Live, Die, Repeat is the only thing I remember. I was watching something. I'm subscribed to a lot of things, but like I think it's Cinefix. They were. I don't know what I'm doing, and I can't seem to find anything important. There's probably a screen marker. I'll go to that. It's like they were talking about how it's based off. The entire story is based off of a manga. And has like different context in certain degrees and stuff like that, which is actually kind of cool. Yeah, of course, more health. Quick bite would be awesome, but like, it's just not worth it, I don't think. Just a waste. At least the health upgrade's permanent. I need moves and weapon upgrades before I need that shit. Why? Why can't I find anything? Like, feels like... let's see. Maybe that's where I'm... But that's the lace down. They can't be at the lace down. Like, it can't be at the lace down. I don't think. But this is like stuff like Cinefix where they were talking about...
So you are the one Holden Ford has to thank for our freedom, eh? Young Scar. Last time I saw you, why you were knee-high to a dune bug and twice as fast. It was my honor to fight beside your father. And it will be my honor to fight beside you when we move on to take Kolberg. And that is your plan, isn't it? Of course, you'll need siege equipment, undoubtedly. Kolberg is heavily fortified. Find Sawmaster Bori at the lumber mill to the north and see how many...
You know what, do any of you really care about listening to this dialogue now that I'm thinking about it? It's just, hey, bro, go get our siege equipment, bro. Okay, bro. Bro, fucking chest bump. Boom, let's go. I mean, it's kind of interesting in hearing some of the lore, but it doesn't seem like any of it matters. But maybe that's just because I'm not putting 100% interest in that. Said something about an unusual female. That intrigues me, sir. So that opened the gates, finally. So now we can progress. Vineyard, Watchtower, Guerrilla Camp. Almost many secrets, a band of guerrilla warriors reside somewhere within the merciless outlook. That's Hell's Legion. Lumber Farm. So the same shit. So we gotta get the lumber farm so we can get better siege equipment. We're gonna go to meet the guerrillas, cause chances are we're gonna go fight something there. Go fucking kill an entire army, and then they'll go, bro, we need a thing here, and we'll help you then. I don't even want to talk to you, but we'll talk to you anyways.
I don't know if you've been there.
This is learn combat techniques. So cool, I can go get my more combat techniques. Cause I got a bunch of gold. There's a guy right there in front of our gate shooting arrows. Oh my god, you guys are lazy. It's like other than games, I like where I used to watch a lot of movies. But I stopped watching like a massive ton of movies a while ago because I don't know. It just seemed like I watched all the great ones, and then I started coming across more stuff, and it's like I kind of seem to fuck, you know. I kind of like hearing about the weird movies, like watching Red Letter Media and stuff like that, and seeing, yo, here's this movie called Roar, and it's like, oh, that shit's awesome. I would maybe watch that movie if it wasn't for the horrifying fact that that shit was really happening. Like, if you ever look up that Red Letter Media episode, or look up the movie, remember, that shit's real. All of it. None of it's fake. The fakest thing is that it's... well... it's trying to have a story? Is the fake part of it? They have lines to read. Okay, so it's about basically a line preserve that a bunch of famous actors from back in the day, like Exorcist and The Birds people, they got rich and were super into lions. So they bought a preserve. That's the short story of it. And then they were like, yo, let's make money off of this. It'll be a story about the lions. So they have a lion preserve with tigers and elephants on it. And they film a movie with untrained animals. And what was it? The title on the front of the box is something about no animals were harmed in this movie, which, by the way, is a lie, because you see literally some of the animals attack each other. They harmed each other. The only difference is a person didn't harm them, which I guess is like, oh, screw it. I guess technically they're not lying, but they're lying. Whatever. I just walked in here. but like 70 crew members were injured. And you see a lot of those injuries. Like, people get destroyed. Like, bodily harm, unbelievably bad. And it's all real. Even the ones you think to yourself, that ain't real. No one would get scalped by a lion. No, they do. There's a scene that's not anyone getting hurt that they show, but it's horrifying to all ends. Because it's just... Wait, I'm trying to figure out what my moveset is here. Hold on. There we go. There we go. It's just a tiger holding onto a little girl. And it's just intensely horrifying. Because it's like, they act like real cats. But they're just 300 pounds. So when your cat like hugs your arm and like sticks his claws in you, imagine that's a tiger or a lioness. And that's happening to a little girl, and that's it's a little horrifying, we'll say. Because the actress who's playing her mother starts grabbing the tiger's tail, trying to pull it off. And the cat just like does that thing where like it gets pissed off that you're pulling its tail and it goes, "Row!" It's like, except it's a fucking lion tiger. Lioness. Roar! Don't pull my fucking tail. It's like, shit. Oh my god, terrifying. It's like, why would you ever mess with this thing? It's like, and the sad part is they're showing scenes, but they're not talking about certain scenes. They're just kind of showing them. Because it's like, even they can't remember all the detail. Well, they're talking about the brute, like the level of ineptitude and the craziness that is the shoot, and they're showing it to you. But they're not necessarily talking about the fact it's like, oh yeah, they lay in a room with a bunch of these lions. And it's like, this show how cuddly they are. And I don't know how many of you actually own cats. But it's like they'll do something like rub their head into you. Like as affection. And a giant like let's just say like 2,000 pound lion. Probably way off. But I'm just going to say it because it looks fucking massive. Just starts rubbing its head into you affectionately. And then lays on top of you trying to like snuggle up to you. Is adorable / terrifying. Because they're just giant cats. So, like, does that mean in, like, lions will, like, do they torture other animals? Like, because I've seen my cats torture rabbits, you know? And I know I'm talking about this a lot, not this game, but I'm like, I was listening to this while I was at work today. And then I was watching it because I needed to see this. Because it was crazy. But it's like, so when they're chasing down, like, zebras and all that, are they just, like, torturing it to death like my cats have tortured rabbits before? Because that's horrifying. If you're in the wild and it just, like, bites your leg off and, like, kind of wounds you a little bit and then just keeps chasing after you. I like you, Freya. I'm gotta get these dudes to this lace then. Will you just die? I don't understand why the sound on this game is so low. I thought I raised it up a while ago, but it didn't seem to do anything. Alright, liberate 6 of 6? That's a lot. I don't think this game is that much longer, though. I don't remember there being a lot. Like, I think there's like 4 dragons I could get. So I think it's like this world and another one, I think. Don't quote me on that. I could be 100% wrong. I'm just going off of memory.